The mission of Brooklyn Legal Services is to fight for justice, for social justice, for economic justice, for poor and low-income people.
Fighting for economic justice is really a theme throughout all our practice areas. We have expertise in over 13 different practice areas, so we're able to help a client in a holistic manner.
Brooklyn Legal Services has an astronomical impact. There's over 150 attorneys and paralegals that are readily supporting the community. We're on the ground, so we understand what are the issues that may be emerging.
We're really trying to keep wealth in Brooklyn's neighborhoods of color. It's just very important to support homeownership. It's a huge means of bringing people into the middle class.
My name is Rose. I'm living in Brooklyn. I'm from Haiti. I've been in the United States since 2000. For me, buying my home, it was my dream because I have kids. It was a way to get my kids a better life, better education.
So Rose came to us because of a foreclosure case regarding a second mortgage. Initially, when she bought her house in the early 2000s, she had taken out 2 mortgages and then she refinanced. And what happened with her, which has happened with so many of our other clients, they made payments for a few years and then these mortgages seemed to disappear. When she got these court papers for 2021, she hadn't heard about this mortgage in approximately 10 years.
These are homeowners that just worked so hard over the past decade to become financially stable after the foreclosure crisis and Great Recession, just entering the middle class. They've built equity in their homes, and now suddenly a mortgage that they didn't even know existed is suing them in foreclosure. This particular predatory practice of zombie second mortgages, Brooklyn is one of the epicenters of this problem.
When I got the foreclosure notice, I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. It was really scary. Couldn't sleep at night. I got depressed. Not even for me. It's my kids that saw the paper. That was the worst thing for me. It was not a good feeling. For me to stay in my home, it meant a lot to me. I am hopeful that everything gonna work out. We're gonna get through it. They helped me so much that I feel proud about Brooklyn Legal Services. I want to thank Brooklyn Legal Services for helping me, standing by me, because they're really doing a wonderful job.
The Immigrants' Rights and Advocacy Project at Brooklyn Legal Services serves the diverse immigrant community in Brooklyn in affirmative applications for immigration relief as well as in removal defense.
My name is Alfredo. I live in Borough Park in Brooklyn, New York. My partner is David. We've been together for around 30 years. He's been probably the only person that have supported me in the past. He saved my life.
He's one of the most magical, remarkable people I've ever known. Is the person who makes my life good. He was raised in a well-to-do family in Venezuela that was, as is most of the upper class there, deeply homophobic and had a series of extraordinarily negative and traumatizing experiences. He was sent, because of his being gay, to a military school, then went to college in America, and he stayed on a series of progressively shorter student visas, which eventually expired and weren't renewed. And so there was no hope, we were told.
My client Alfredo and his partner David reached out to Brooklyn Legal Services because they were in need of trying to get Alfredo to obtain citizenship. Due to the fact that there were some legal issues and in fear of being separated from each other, was trying to find ways to have Alfredo live in the United States without fear, without having to look over their back.
I did feel fear because this is my home. This is the country that I've been living most of my life. If I have to go back to Venezuela, it means death or harm to me as an openly gay man.
We gather all documentations, gather everything that we needed, and I just put the N-400 packet together and sent it out to USCIS. Mr. Alfredo Fuentes, he received his naturalization certificate. He was sworn in June of this year, 2023. They was overjoyed.
Brooklyn Legal Services provided us help that no one else was able or willing to do. And it's sort of unbelievable how kind they were and how compassionate. And I cannot begin to describe how it felt when we got that letter. Both of us had tears in our eyes. And the day when we went and he got sworn in was probably one of the happiest days that I've ever known.
They give me the hope. Unbelievable. I feel free for the first time that I can be me and do the best that I can in this country that have given me a lot. I want to thank Brooklyn Legal Services for giving me my life back.
Justice to me is simply doing what is right.
Justice means freedom.
Justice means fairness.
Justice means equality.
Justice means to me is leveling the playing field.
I want to thank our staff that work so hard. I want to thank our clients that trust us to represent them. I want to thank our supporters, all of our people who donate to us and our pro bono, all the people that do the work, that contribute to the success of our organization. Because without you, we couldn't do the work. We could not be the success that we are, serving all of the people of Brooklyn. I want to thank you.